Beyond the glitter redefining true wealth. We live in a world obsessed with wealth. Every day we are bombarded with images and messages that equate success and happiness with material possessions, shiny cars, big houses, expensive clothes. These are the things we're told to strive for. The media and society constantly reinforce the idea that these symbols of affluence are the ultimate goals in life, but is that all there is to it? Is the pursuit of material wealth truly the path to fulfillment and happiness? Or is there something deeper, something more meaningful that we are missing? What if true wealth lies beyond the material possessions? In a realm where money holds no sway, imagine a world where wealth is measured not by what you have, but by who you are and the experiences you cherish. This essay invites you to embark on a journey exploring different perspectives on what it truly means to be wealthy. We will delve into the philosophies and teachings of ancient sages and modern thinkers alike. Let's delve into the wisdom of the past and present to discover the treasures that lie beyond the glitter. From the teachings of ancient philosophers to contemporary thought leaders, we will uncover insights that challenge conventional notions of wealth. What does it mean to be truly wealthy? Is it about the accumulation of assets, or is it about the richness of your experiences and the depth of your relationships? Is it about the size of your bank account or the things you own? Or is it about the moments that take your breath away, the connections you make, and the legacy you leave behind? Or could it be something more profound, something that money can't buy? Perhaps true wealth is found in the joy of giving, the warmth of friendship, and the love of family. Join us as we explore these questions and more. Together, we will redefine what it means to be truly wealthy, seeking a deeper understanding that transcends the superficial and touches the essence of our humanity. Socrates, contentment, the key to a rich life. Socrates, the renowned Greek philosopher, believed that true wealth resided not in material possessions, but in the state of one's soul. He taught that the essence of a rich life was not measured by the abundance of one's belongings, but by the depth of one's inner peace and satisfaction. He argued that the pursuit of wealth for its own sake was a hollow pursuit, leading only to endless desires and never-ending dissatisfaction. The more one chases after material wealth, the more one becomes ensnared in a cycle of wanting more, never feeling truly fulfilled. Instead, Socrates championed the virtue of contentment. He believed that true happiness and fulfillment come from within, from a state of being content with what one has and who one is. He believed that finding joy in the simple things, appreciating what one already has, and living in harmony with oneself and the world around them, that was the true path to wealth. Simple pleasures, like a shared meal with loved ones, the beauty of a sunset, or the satisfaction of tending to a garden, were, to Socrates, the true treasures of life. Imagine a life where you are content with what you have, where the small moments bring you joy and fulfillment. A cozy home, a warm cup of tea, a good book by the fireplace, or a peaceful morning breakfast can be sources of immense happiness, where you find joy in everyday moments, in the laughter of friends, the innocence of a child playing, or the simple pleasure of a walk in the park with your dog, and where your heart is at peace. A calm beach at sunrise, practicing yoga by a serene lake, or walking along a tranquil forest path can bring a sense of inner peace and contentment. That, according to Socrates, is the essence of a wealthy life. A life where contentment is the cornerstone, where inner peace and simple joys are valued above all else, and where true wealth is measured by the richness of one's soul and the depth of one's happiness. Epicurus, finding wealth by wanting less. Echoing Socrates' sentiments, the Greek philosopher Epicurus proposed that the key to happiness, and therefore true wealth, lay in minimizing our desires. He believed that by learning to appreciate the simple pleasures in life and detaching ourselves from the relentless pursuit of more, we could achieve a state of tranquility and contentment that no amount of material possessions could ever provide. Epicurus taught that it's not about having everything you want, but about wanting what you already have. By focusing on what truly matters, friendship, good health, inner peace, we can free ourselves from the burden of endless desires and find true wealth. Seneca, inner peace, the true measure of wealth. Roman philosopher Seneca echoed this emphasis on inner peace as the hallmark of true wealth. He believed that external factors like wealth, status, and possessions were ultimately fleeting and unreliable sources of happiness. True wealth, according to Seneca, resided in cultivating wisdom, virtue, and self-mastery. It was about living in accordance with nature, accepting what we can control and letting go of what we cannot. Imagine a life where you are not swayed by the ups and downs of fortune, where you find peace within yourself, regardless of external circumstances. That, Seneca would argue, is the mark of a truly wealthy individual. Aristotle, using wealth to fuel a meaningful life. While acknowledging the importance of material comfort, the Greek philosopher Aristotle believed that true wealth was inextricably linked to living a virtuous and meaningful life. He saw wealth not as an end in itself, but rather as a means to achieve a higher purpose. For Aristotle, this meant utilizing one's resources to contribute to society, cultivate meaningful relationships, and pursue knowledge and self-improvement. Aristotle believed that true wealth was not about hoarding riches, but about using them to create a life filled with purpose and virtue. It's about making a difference in the world and leaving it a better place than you found it. The American transcendentalist Henry David Thoreau offered a radical perspective on wealth, advocating for a life of simplicity and deliberate living. Thoreau believed that by stripping away the excesses of life, one could uncover the true essence of existence. In his seminal work, Walden, Thoreau documented his experiment in self-sufficiency, where he sought to live with only the bare necessities. He built a small cabin near Walden Pond and lived there for 2 years, immersing himself in nature and solitude. Through this experience, he discovered that true wealth lay not in material possessions, but in the richness of one's inner life and the freedom to pursue one's passions. Thoreau found that the fulfillment that came from living a life aligned with one's values was far more rewarding than any material gain. Thoreau's message resonates deeply in our modern world, where the pace of life is fast and the pressure to succeed is immense. We are constantly bombarded with messages to consume more, accumulate more, and strive for more, often at the expense of our well-being. This relentless pursuit of material wealth can lead to a cluttered life, both physically and mentally, leaving little room for true happiness. Thoreau reminds us that true wealth lies in simplifying our lives, connecting with nature, and finding joy in the present moment. By doing so, we can reclaim our time and energy and focus on what truly matters. In a world that often values quantity over quality, Thoreau's teachings encourage us to seek a deeper, more meaningful existence. By embracing simplicity and freedom, we can discover the treasures that money can't buy. The wisdom of these ancient philosophers remains strikingly relevant in our modern age. While we live in a world that often glorifies material wealth, there's a growing awareness of the importance of balance. More and more people are recognizing the value of experiences over possessions, the significance of mental and emotional well-being, and the need for purpose and meaning beyond the accumulation of wealth. Today, many people find themselves seeking a different kind of wealth, one that encompasses financial security, meaningful relationships, personal growth, and a sense of purpose. It's about finding a balance between material comfort and spiritual fulfillment. Ultimately, the definition of true wealth is deeply personal. What brings one person a sense of fulfillment and contentment might differ greatly from another's. However, the insights of these philosophers offer a valuable framework for reflection. They encourage us to look beyond the superficial and ask ourselves what truly matters in life. What brings you joy? What gives your life meaning? What do you value most? These are the questions that can guide you towards your own definition of true wealth. The pursuit of true wealth is a journey, not a destination. It's about aligning our lives with our values, cultivating inner peace, and finding joy in the simple things. It's about recognizing that true wealth is not measured by what we own, but by the richness of our experiences, the strength of our relationships, and the contributions we make to the world around us. As we navigate the complexities of modern life, the wisdom of the past can serve as our compass, guiding us towards a life of meaning, purpose, and true wealth.